Hey, what is up, guys? This is Bo, or CarlHungus712, and today I'm bringing you a brand new video. We're back with the Madden 21 franchise, the Minnesota Vikings franchise. Apologize for being a little bit behind this last week. The new COD came out, so I've definitely been getting a lot of content created for that, and been playing that a lot. I'm hoping in the background today the graphics look a bit better than normal, and hopefully the sound's a little better. I did finally land a PS5. It was tough to get a hold of, but I finally got a hold of one, so I'm hoping everything looks a little bit better in the background. On my end, it definitely does. Looks much crisper, much sharper, so I'm hoping that's looking good, and hopefully I'm not too rusty as well. We're definitely going to get back into uploading all of this Madden content I've been enjoying doing, and like I said, thanks for sticking around, everybody. Make sure also, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for some more Madden content. But the Vikes, they've been looking pretty good here. I know I'm a couple weeks behind Minnesota. I've usually been pretty spot on following their schedule, but obviously the Minnesota beat Detroit here 2 weeks ago, and then this Monday night they ended up, of course, taking on Chicago and also beat them. So, after starting the season off kind of rough, they've definitely brought it back. I wish they could have kept a few players. I wish, and of course, Michael Pierce obviously taking the year off, and, Daniel Hunter still being hurt, Everson Griffin leaving, and, they brought in Ngakoue from Jacksonville, and of course traded him away as well. So they've been looking pretty good. I've definitely been, like I said, I've been pleased with how they've looked when they've gone on their little winning streak here. Like, Minnesota can definitely make the playoffs still. Obviously, it's going to be difficult because they don't have a lot of room for error with 5 losses already. I'm honestly going to guess they really need to go 10-6. I think for it to be somewhat comfortable, or for me to be comfortable with them having a chance at the playoffs. These guys are moving on us, so I gotta kind of switch this up a little bit here. Okay, so he's going to dump a lot of balls over the middle here, so that's good to know. Try to bring a little pressure on him here, slow him down maybe. Wow, he still caught that too. That's crazy. But also, how are your guys' franchises going? Like I said, I haven't gotten a chance to read many comments lately, and like I said, just with everything going on, I'm always curious to hear how your franchises are going, if you're having a good time. No way. God, I'm so glad I brought in Terrell Suggs, though. He's been really good. And if you guys are wondering, the jerseys that I'm wearing in the background, these are from kind of the 2010 season. Of course, during that time, that was the Brett Favre days. When he came up to Minnesota and had that magical kind of run with Minnesota that year. So, and I always kind of like those uniforms as well. Like I said, I'm still keen on the ones from the 90s because that's obviously what I grew up on. But I always like these jerseys too. Brett Favre, AP, just a lot of talented players at the time. And of course, as you guys saw, if you're a Viking fan or if you're just a football fan in general, you know, Kirk Cousins finally got his first win on Monday Night Football. To me, it's just crazy to think that was the first time he had won, because he's been a pretty good quarterback, like I said, over his career. Third and inches. Damn, I was hoping I'd get the first on that one. There we go. The safety valve there. Hoping to get the running game going early here, if I can. I guess I again control the clock, and God, what'd they say? I think I had 130 yards within the last game, so. Oh shit, Jefferson! I think Jefferson's gone here. Nice. I got to tell you, I really think Justin Jefferson's might be the steal of the draft. Minnesota really got lucky with him. He has just been incredible. And it's really good, too, as a Viking fan, to see Minnesota do pretty well drafting at the receiver position, because that's one area they've struggled with, you know, ever since I've been a fan. You know, they ended up drafting Moss, of course, and once Randy Moss left, I feel like Minnesota's tried to replace him, and they've done such a poor job. They drafted Troy Williamson, who was a colossal bust. He had some eye issues or something. Of course, they went out in free agency and brought in Bernard Berrien. In that first year up in Minnesota, he kind of had an all-right season, I guess. You know, if you just look purely at his stats, they were okay. That was when Gus Frerotte came in and filled in for Tavares Jackson, and you know, they had that big play. Well, God, what was it, on Monday Night Football? And you know, but he really didn't end up being anything spectacular. They drafted Laquan Treadwell, who never really ended up panning out either, and Cordero Patterson, you know, who's a special. He's quite the playmaker, you know, but he never turned out to be the receiver they thought he was going to be as well. There we go. Now, of course, in my franchise, I didn't trade away Ngakoue. I kept him. Like I said, I still think that was a mistake. I think that's going to come back and possibly bite them, you know, down the road, having just a great pass rusher in there like that. But ooh, good. Oh shit, that was a good hit. God, I gotta say though, on my end with this PlayStation 4, this game looks so good. It looks so crisp, sharp. You know, the frames per second are incredible. Just a steady, you know, 60 frames per second constantly. Just like I said, I hope on your end, like I said, when I upload, we'll see how the upload looks. But yeah, I'm really excited. I definitely, you know, if you guys are PlayStation people, you know, if you do get a hold of a PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, excuse me, it's been good so far. I've been very impressed, and it's incredibly quiet. I don't know if you guys have had the same issue that I did with my PlayStation, but my older PlayStation, but you know, it constantly whined. The sound on it was terrible, so I'm actually going to go for it here because I'm kind of in that area where it's, you know, I feel like you should go for it here. So I said I'm gonna try to go for it. I kind of like on plays like that running that little pick play there, even though it's kind of dirty to call it. It's just a great play. That'll take us into the second quarter. Yeah. Kind of waiting, trying to get my guys to set up some blocks here for me, but they're the front here for the Detroit Lions. They're playing pretty good so far. So. This might be one of them games where I got to really air the ball out a lot more than I normally do. Or like the old days of me playing Madden. Oh man, I wish Rudolph was a bit more shifty. I think he would have scored the touchdown there. I tried juking, but like I said, just Rudolph's just too big of a guy. Oh, he did get in. Nice. I was a little worried there. I was trying to set up kind of another pick play there, and it ended up working out in my favor. So we're off to a pretty good start here, 14-3. Like I said, I did up the sliders. If you guys watched some of my earlier, or my last couple of Madden videos, I upped the difficulty quite a bit. In the slider section past all Madden, so I'm hoping the game's going to be a little bit more competitive and more fun to watch on your end. Luckily, so far, I think I've won all of my Madden franchise games thus far in all my franchises. I don't foresee that happening in some of my other ones, and like I said, I don't know about this one either, so it's been, but it's been fun so far. It's been fun. See, that's one of the bad things with I've noticed with zone defense this year on Madden. It just I don't think it's been as good as it was in the past. I feel like this year man coverage is the way to go. And in Madden, that 3rd and 1 is just, that's always been brutal to try to stop. Good play. What do you think? Should we bring a little pressure? I'm gonna try bringing a little heat on Stafford here. You know, my favorite player throughout my, you know, when I was growing up, I loved Jeff George. He's probably my favorite quarterback. Just such a talented guy. Had some issues with, you know, he's kind of an asshole, obviously, and you know, he didn't get along with some players and coaches, and really fought a lot with the coaches and stuff, even the owners sometimes. But just on a sheer talent, accuracy, strong arm, quick release, just a fun player to watch. And then I loved Peyton Manning for so many years. But, you know, I don't know who my favorite player is anymore, but I got to say Stafford's one of them. I think he's a very underrated quarterback. I've always loved Matt Stafford. You know, I always hoped he'd come to Minnesota in some aspect. You know, I kind of love that gunslinger mentality and that kind of moxie. You know, he's a real tough guy. Takes a lot of hits, but he's just a playmaker, and I've always liked him quite a bit. I don't know. I'm always curious to hear from you know, any Lions fans or anybody who watches the Lions a lot. I'm always curious to see if you guys kind of feel the same way about Stafford, but I think he's just a true gem as a quarterback. I really do. A strong arm, smart, accurate, good in the fourth quarter. You know, I mean, he throws some interceptions in there too, but I don't necessarily have a problem with guys who can make plays, and I've always thought Stafford was quite the playmaker. So. That's a good stop on their play. That's all right, though. Ooh, this is going to be an ugly punt. We're doing a pretty good job, though, stopping them, so I think we just need to keep calling what we've been calling and... Ooh. God, who was that just got torched? Oh, wow, that was Logan Ryan. That surprises me. He got burned on that one. Possible. I'd like to hold him to, well, obviously not scoring, but at most 3 points here. So I'm hoping we can keep kind of holding on to this. But with Stafford's big arm, I'm going to keep probably going with this cover 2 shell at the top. Wow, that's good defense there. Is that as Daniil? I kept forgetting, you know, I probably should have kept Daniil on the bench as well too to make this the most realistic, but call a timeout here and try to get the ball back with a good amount of time here and maybe get a score before halftime. Running game's not going quite as well as I'd hoped. But man, we got a long ways to go here, so this might not go quite the way I'd hoped. Oh, I wanted to go. I wanted to hit triangle. I wanted to hit Justin Jefferson. I accidentally hit X on that one. I hate when I do that. I don't do it too often, but every once in a while I hit the wrong button. It irritates me. If I would have hit Jefferson there, that would have been like a 20-yard gain. They got the cover 2 shell too. Yeah, Tajay Sharp, I haven't used him very often this year, but to be honest with you, I can't even remember him being on the field for Minnesota this year. So I know they haven't used him much. Obviously, with just Jefferson being as good as he's been, it's probably hard for those guys to even get on the field. So if you guys are going to play that soft a zone, I'll take that free 20 yards underneath. That's one guy I think it's kind of sad that he's gotten lost in the mix. Obviously, with everybody playing so well on the receiving end, but I've always loved Kyle Rudolph. I think he's been kind of an underrated tight end. It's going to be holding, isn't it? Ooh, roughing the passer here. I'm actually going to call the same play and flip it. Man, we're kind of tearing through these guys. I'm actually kind of surprised my offensive line's been holding up as well as it has. They really haven't given me any fits, and that's one thing I always worry about with Minnesota. Obviously, is with their offensive line being, not the best. Ooh, could have been bad. Just as I say that, of course, I get blasted. Okay, so let's try. I was like kind of spreading them out down here by the goal line. What do you guys think? Quarterback sneak here? Let's give it a try. Nice. And Cousins thrown for 2 and ran one in. He's having a huge day. I'm guessing they'll call 1 or 2 plays to try to make something happen here before we go to halftime, but no, not prevent. But it's kind of my dollar defense and drop some of these guys back. No way. Wow. I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna run it here and we'll see if Cook picks up a crazy amount of yards, maybe I'll try calling the second play, but yeah. I'm more than satisfied going in at half, up 21-3. So we'll take a little breather here, guys, and we'll be back and hopefully continue on this path. Doing pretty well so far. Alrighty, guys, we're back here receiving the kickoff. So far, it's going pretty well. Like I said, our we're definitely throwing the ball quite well. Like I said, I'd like to get the running game going a little bit more, but our offensive line just not opening up any holes for Cook. That's one guy I need to start using a bit more too, Irv Smith. It's a pretty good run there. Well, who do you guys? I'm kind of curious to hear in the comments section if you guys are still watching at this point. You know, who do you guys think the MVP is right now? I definitely think you do have to put Cook in that basically commentary. You know, whether or not he's, you know, obviously Minnesota at 3-3, whatever, or 4-5. You know, he wouldn't probably be most people's first choice, but you know, he's really putting up some huge numbers. I think he's putting up numbers comparable to the year Peterson won it, to be honest with you. He really is looking pretty good. I mean, obviously Rodgers and Russell Wilson's playing great. You know, Tom Brady's looking great too. Just so many people out there. Patrick Mahomes too. I mean, obviously you gotta always put him. I thought Rudolph was gonna break on that, and he didn't. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to hear from you guys what you guys think on. What the hell just happened? 3rd and 39. That's a weird glitch. So it must have thought it changed possession, or man, I don't know. Kind of curious to see if have you guys had that had a glitch like that? That's really weird. I don't get it. Oh, did it not count that as a pick for Cousins? Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm kind of curious. Did it not count that as an interception? No, it didn't. Man, I don't know. Maybe the game felt bad for me because I was thinking the tight end was going to break differently. I don't know. That's weird. It's really weird. Man, Thielen's crazy. I don't know if you guys got to see it on Monday night, but that touchdown he caught in the back of the end zone was a great throw, but he just one-handed it in the back of the end zone. It was cool to watch. 4th and 1. How long of a field goal? 46. I'm actually gonna go for this. Oh, wow. Nice catch. Sorry guys for that. I was just double checking here. I'm still trying to get used to everything on the game system here. I'd actually try to run this in if I can. Yep, beautiful. You guys might end up seeing Nate Stanley back on the field here. Might bring him out at some point here. We'll see kind of what Detroit, how they're looking on this drive. I feel bad for them because that play where Cousins threw the pick and then there's a issue with who had possession with the fumble. I don't know. I still don't get that 3rd and 39 play. That's just still weird. Still don't get what the hell that was all about. Good play, good play. Man, it's kind of weird too because these guys started off and they moved right down the field on us, and you know we held them to 3, and then since then it's been they haven't been playing too well. That was really good coverage there. I think they're going to be about a yard short, was it? No, but 4th and inches. Obviously, they got to go for it here. Oh, they're not going. I'm actually going to go safe just in case. Man, I think you got to go for it there. Just with stuff not working. We'll run here and get it to the 4th quarter. Jefferson's having a good day. What was that, 6 catches up there for 102 yards? So he's having a really good day. This will be a little better punt here. I feel bad for you guys watching here at the end because I think this is where it gets a little less exciting here. Obviously, we're just I'm gonna play pretty much a soft zone, mixing a few man coverages here every now and then, and there we go. Stafford, completion-wise today, he's having a pretty good day. Just the interception and the low yardage total. He's, oh. Is that Amendola? Yeah. I always forget he went up there. Man, 3 sacks. Or, do our cover 2 man here. I should have pressed him a little bit on that. Oh, is it gonna be a face mask? Oh, holding. Let's see, what is it? 3rd and 7 or 2nd and 17. I'm gonna actually back him up here. Usually I would go with the 3rd and 7, but just try to get him away from the end zone a little bit more. I think this would be a better play. Nah, they still caught it. That was about, it's pretty much a wash, I guess. God, I don't know. I'm thinking about bringing some heat here. Yeah, I'm gonna bring some heat. I'm gonna rely on my corners getting up in their face. Ah. Sometimes you live by the blitz and you die by it. That time I died by it. I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna let Peterson. Oh, I don't want to go to player stats. I'm gonna actually throw Peterson out here, I think, for a few carries. Damn, Peterson's first carry was better than pretty much all of Galvin's today. They did a pretty good job, though, defensively. Shut the running game down on us. Ooh, good tackle. There we go, got the first. That was the key. If you guys missed some of the earlier episodes of the Minnesota Vikings franchise, obviously Dalvin Cook, you know, he's kind of an injury-prone running back. That's basically his only downfall, really, is his ability to stay healthy. But earlier in the season, Peterson was obviously released. I ended up picking him up when Cook got hurt. He was actually leading the league in rushing on my franchise here, so that was kind of cool to see. So if you guys are, like I said, missed some of the earlier episodes and were wondering, you know, why AP's on the Vikes again, that's why. I'll actually let this one run down to the 2-minute warning here. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's see here. Oh, did we have a false start there? The fans aren't happy. Man, it's crazy though, seeing all the fans in the stands here. I just hope we can get back to that here pretty, you know, some point here in the future. Get back to normal. I'm gonna let the clock run down here, call a timeout, and then I probably should kick the field goal, but honestly, I might just run it one more time. But we'll see. There we go. Nailed it. Right down the middle. So I just want to thank you guys again for all the love and support on all the Madden videos. Like I said, if you guys also watch Call of Duty or play Call of Duty videos, like I said, I'll definitely be uploading some of those coming up here soon. But like I said, I know kind of my bread and butter is Madden, so don't worry. You know that this content's definitely not going anywhere. I'm enjoying all the videos I've been making on that. So. But unfortunately, this one here was again another blowout. Even though, like I said, I really cranked the sliders, made it much more difficult to, like I said, try to make it a bit more interesting for you guys. But I still was able to shut down Detroit, luckily. So I'll go to God. What am I? 7-0 or 8-0? I can't remember if I'll be 7-0 or 8-0 after this game. I think 8-0. That's actually not a bad play there. Try to call a screen. Wow, he actually caught that. That's crazy. That was a nice catch. I will give him that. That was a nice catch by Galladay there. So it looks like as long as we recover this, let's see here. Yep. Cousins will get to come out and take a knee. Hopefully we don't have to take 2 knees. We'll see if they call a... Sometimes they'll call a timeout. It just kind of depends. Yep, they will. So we'll take a second knee here. Close out this game. All right, again, thank you guys. Like I said, again, for all the love and support on the videos. I hope you're enjoying watching this as much as I am. Let me know in the comment section how the audio and the video is. Like I said, obviously switching to the PS5. You know, like I said, from on my end, anyways, everything looks so much better, crisper and cleaner. But let me know. Again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you next video. Bo out.